James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes scattered among the nations, greetings. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete. Hold it right there, Eric. Don't take off yet.
Go back.
Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds. Why? Because opposition is only opportunity for God to get glory in your life. Every trial is an opportunity for a testimony in your life.
That's right.
Every trial is opportunity for ministry in your life, because God promised if we remain in Him that we would overcome.
Come on.
We would overcome. We can overcome temptations. We'll overcome trials. We can overcome the sins of the flesh because we're overcomers of our flesh. We don't have to walk in the flesh.
That's right.
We can choose the Spirit of God every day when we wake up in the morning. Every day is a choice.
That's right.
Not a one-time choice. Every day is a choice. When you wake up in the morning, you got to say, I'm living for Jesus, devil. I'm going to be ordered because the steps of a righteous man or woman are ordered by the Lord.
That's right.
I choose the Spirit of God to dwell in me today. I choose the Spirit of God to guide and to teach and to lead me. I choose the Spirit of God to empower me and not the empowerment of my flesh.
Amen.
It's an everyday choice. And let me tell you, if you wake up in the morning and you don't do it, you're an open target.
That's right.
You're a sitting duck. You're like that little duck in the little pond that goes around at the carnival. You're there to be grabbed and snatched up and used for whatever prize the devil wants to use you for. But all the other ducks are going that direction. You know what? That's the very thing that kept people from helping Noah build the ark. Everybody else is doing this over here.
That's right. That's right.
So consider it joy when you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. It develops perseverance. Perseverance brings about endurance. You get stronger. Bigger level, bigger devil.
Yep.
You move forward in your Christian walk, you're going to have to face the devil on a different level. You're going to have to face him on a different front. And what we don't realize is we focus on these things. And we whine and we complain. Without perseverance. Without perseverance, church, you're not going to wind down and stop where you're at. Because as soon as you stop, you begin to move backwards in life. Trust me. As soon as you stop, you begin to move backwards. As soon as you think that you've grown enough and this is where you want to be in your Christian walk, look, life is life. Life's going to continue to happen. The devil's going to continue to be the devil. But you know what? Jesus is still Jesus.
That's right.
So perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete. There's that word maturity. There's that word complete. When we start something, we start it to finish. You can go to the next thing. Not lacking anything. Church, when we don't build these materials in our life, we're found lacking. We're found lacking. If any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. But when he asks, he must believe and not doubt. Amen. Believe and not doubt, because he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That man should not think he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all that he does. See, if we don't persevere, see, that's where it stops. So we start thinking that maybe God's not doing it this time because he didn't do it when I wanted it to happen. Or he didn't do it how I wanted it to happen. So now without maturity, we find ourselves lacking wisdom, because if we had real wisdom, we would know that we're surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, and that I hold the promises of the kingdom in my life, right here, in hand, right now where I stand.
Amen.
So we pray doubting. Look, that's why I don't allow very many people to lay hands on me. I don't want no doubters praying for me. I don't want no unstable, double-minded people laying hands on me praying for me. I don't want your STDs, your spiritually transmitted diseases. I don't want them. What are you saying, Pastor? I'm saying there's a lot of double-minded Christians. I'm saying that if you're saying that the power of God is not for you, but you're a Christian, you're double-minded. If you're saying the abilities of Christ is not yours, but you're a Christian, you're double-minded. Because you're trying to, you want to be something that you'll never be because you can't set yourself to do it. So perseverance makes you a stronger Christian. That's what it says right here. Perseverance makes you stronger. Let's go back to the fight. So when a fighter comes in, he comes in as an amateur. So he fights his way through the amateur ranks. He starts at the lowest ranking guy, and he works himself up till he gets to the top guy. And when he gets to the top guy, then he gets in some professional fights. And when he gets to professional fights, you don't start with the champion. You start with the lowest ranking guy, and you begin to work your way up.
That's right.
And you begin to get more experienced and stronger for the championship. So what are you saying? Get ready for the championship. Stop fighting the same fight. Stop fighting the same lowest ranking guy. Perseverance brings forth growth. It makes you stronger. So you can move on and move on and move on and move on. See, the stronger you get, the easier it gets. But as long as you stay weak, things stay hard. I know Christians, I don't even call them Christians. I know people that's been going to church a very long time that don't believe God for anything. And they're churchgoers. And they're weak. They're just as weak as they were the first day they started. And then I see other people that come into church and get saved and catch a hold of what this word is. And they're a year in. And they're moving. They're beating the pants off of everything that comes their way. And they're leading people to the Lord.
Amen.
Because they have power in their life. So when they have power in their life and they speak to people, the things that's in those people's lives get shuttered and move out of the way so that they can receive the power of Christ. If you don't speak and shutter somebody's life, then you're probably a weak Christian. They'll either get mad and leave, or they'll be broken and get saved.
Amen.
That's two things. It's two things that'll happen. If they don't get mad and leave, or get broken and get saved, if they're comfortable being around you, that's not good. We build up. Look, in the beginning, you build up so that you can become stronger for your walk with God. But as you get stronger for those that are around you so that you can lead people to the Lord.
That's right.